Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Stephen for Hey Techie here, and today we're going to be looking at this. It's the FIBARO Smart Carbon Monoxide Alarm, a device that claims to make our homes a safer place. If you're new here and haven't yet subscribed to our channel, then what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button to make sure that you don't miss out on any of our future HomeKit and Matter device tutorial and tech reviews. As a disclaimer, FIBARO have not provided this for me to review. I have bought this with my own money, and as always with all the devices that we look at here on the channel, we will promise to make sure that we look at them with complete impartiality and integrity. We will always give our completely honest opinions on every device that we look at. Right then, so let's jump straight into the heart of the FIBARO Carbon Monoxide sensor and what features it has. Now, it's first worth me saying that this isn't just a simple carbon monoxide alarm. It comes with a precision certified carbon monoxide sensor known for its accuracy and precision, and it is certified by various health authorities around the world. The sensor has been designed to detect minor amounts of carbon monoxide in the air, and even small amounts of carbon monoxide in your home over a longer period of time will be enough to impact on your health. In the event of higher concentrations, carbon monoxide can be fatal, and so the FIBARO Carbon Monoxide Alarm here aims to immediately inform you about any potential threats in your home. One of the advantages of this sensor is that it will work independently of your smart home system, meaning that it will continue to monitor your home even if it's not connected to HomeKit or if there is a complete power or internet outage. Secondly, this device also includes a built-in temperature sensor, which might seem a little odd for a carbon monoxide alarm, but it is a lovely addition to have. By connecting the FIBARO Carbon Monoxide system to your HomeKit smart home, you can use the temperature readings to adjust your heating and air conditioning with great precision in the Home app. Thirdly, this device comes with an audible alarm. When the concentration of carbon monoxide reaches dangerous levels, the alarm will sound, and it will also alert you to the sensor's status and low battery level as well, if that becomes an issue. Finally, the LED light that is embedded in the heart of the device will expand its ability to convey alerts and information to you as a user. A red light will flash to draw your attention to danger, whilst different colours and flashing patterns can indicate the battery level or help you successfully identify the device during setup. Another important thing to note here is that this sensor has a life expectancy of 8 years at a maximum, which is consistent with other carbon monoxide detectors on the market. It will mean that you do have to replace this more often than other smart home devices. Right then, so moving to the unboxing and the setup. The packaging here is pretty standard, it's nothing to write home about. Taking the device out of the box, it's surprisingly compact, it's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, and I really like the sleek design, but the build quality really could be better. Setting up this carbon monoxide alarm within HomeKit did present a few challenges too. First, this device is very unusual in that it doesn't have a HomeKit QR code actually on the device. Instead, it's only found within the instruction manual. Secondly, during installation, the unit repeatedly reported to me that it had been tampered with no clear reason as to why. Eventually, I found that the only solution to this is to perform a factory reset and then connect it to HomeKit via the FIBARO app itself and not directly into HomeKit. Once these issues were ironed out, the installation process then was relatively straightforward with clear instructions provided. This is especially important when installing a carbon monoxide alarm because its positioning on your wall is essential to allow the device to detect carbon monoxide in your home. The battery is a CR123A battery, which is quite an unusual choice for your smart home, and FIBARO advised that it should last around 2 years. Performance then, after these setup hurdles, the device worked like a charm. The audible alarm is very loud, and it's just what you'd expect from a safety device like this. You would have no trouble hearing this even in a large home from anywhere in the house. One of the perks about having a HomeKit compatible carbon monoxide alarm though is the ability to set up automations and scenes that also work in conjunction with the alarm. For instance, you can configure your HomeKit setup to switch on the lights or activate other devices when the alarm goes off. And this can help raise awareness of a potential danger in the home, but also if you combine this with a smart ventilation system, it could also help resolve the problem as well. However, it's important to note that these automations within HomeKit only would be triggered when the alarm would go off, and not when carbon monoxide levels rise to a more moderate degree. Now, whilst this limitation might not be an issue for everyone, for those who want to stay informed of those subtle changes that this device promises, you're not going to get the best out of it using HomeKit alone, and I think that is a bit of a shortcoming here. Despite a somewhat rocky setup, the FIBARO Carbon Monoxide alarm performed consistently for me, and it's done a fantastic job at detecting carbon monoxide in my home. Having just bought a new house, the gas oven that was already here was pumping out a dangerously high amount of carbon monoxide, and as a direct consequence of buying this device, we have completely changed the setup to an electric oven instead, and so from me as a consumer, it's been excellent value on that score alone. However, there are some very significant drawbacks, and it would be remiss of me not to go into them in a bit more depth. The app experience with FIBARO is appalling, and it's where FIBARO needs to improve. First impressions of the app aren't great, the app icon looks childish for such a serious device provider, but that's not the only issue here. FIBARO app proved to be one of the least reliable smart home device apps I have ever used, crashing frequently during use, and particularly so when navigating through the different menus and datasets that this carbon monoxide alarm provides. This certainly made accessing the device's full range of capabilities extremely difficult, and in fact, I don't think many consumers would bother using it in this regard. I cannot stress to you how poor the app experience is. Whilst the Apple Home app provides basic information like the carbon monoxide level and the historic peak, accessing more detailed data can only be done through the FIBARO app, and if you're a data-driven person who likes to monitor your home's environment more closely, then you're not going to have a good time with this sensor. So to wrap this video up then, let's talk about whether the FIBARO Smart Carbon Monoxide Alarm is worth its price tag. In the UK at the moment, there are various different prices available, but I think $79.99 or around £80 is about the going rate for this device right now. Looking at the entire package, the product's features, the setup experience, performance, and the app, I have some severe reservations. Considering the high price tag, the 8-year replacement timeline, and the subpar app, I would only recommend this to those who are extremely conscious of carbon monoxide in their home and who are prepared to put up with the poor app experience. The build quality, whilst not terrible, definitely should and could be better, particularly for a device at this price point. And with Apple's recent update allowing HomePods to detect smoke and carbon monoxide alarms when they are triggered, it's hard to see the value in this smart carbon monoxide alarm in 2023. However, I would love to hear your thoughts on this device. Have you tried the FIBARO Smart Carbon Monoxide Alarm? And if so, what was your experience? Let's discuss it in the comments down below as a community. That's it for today, folks. Remember to hit that like button if you found this review helpful, and why not consider sharing it with your fellow smart home enthusiasts. Until next time then, I've been Stephen for Hey Techie.